Oh my lord, Kai's Clover boys are ruining Mafiathon 3. Hey bro, I've been seeing these dudes crashing out and doing all type of crazy stuff on Kai streams as of late. I just want to see what Omizi has to say because normally he goes into way more depth than I can ever do because I don't really follow along with everything like he does. So as a result, man, we go lock in with Omizi, man. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Subscribe to me if you're new to the channel. BLS Live, we're doing all non-basketball things over here, trying to grow this channel. Going into 2026, we could cover everything and people could trust our word in 2026. So hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get to this video, man.
That's what I did. He called boys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. 30. Look,
yo, come on, get out.
Tripping already. Get
out.
Reggie, I'll pay you $5 right now if you don't smoke.
$5? Been had that.
Nah.
A
nigga turned out $5.
You had to double it and give it to the next bro.
listen. Oh my God.
A nigga turned out.
Why you pacing around? You walking like that? Man, damn.
You had to double it and give it to the next bro.
Listen. You say you ain't get to this. Just relax. I stopped by the Kim Talo.
Yo, Dez. Calm down. Go by that time.
I know a lot of this stuff could be sometimes though. I'm sorry, bro. But when you're around your homies for a very long time, it can lead to like this type of stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna overreact to this. This is when the homies are around each other for too long. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. When you around your brody for like, let's say 2-3 days straight, and like y'all start like aggravating each other low key, that's when it's time for y'all to just go y'all separate ways and then come back together and jokes, whatever the case may be. These guys are around each other all day long on a live stream. You feel what I'm saying?
It's kind of crazy how I can't even control shit on my own.
I can't control
nothing.
Cenat is no stranger to doing group content. As a member of AMP, he knows that with groups, you can grow and succeed to new heights. But that doesn't also mean they can't pull you down to the depths of hell as well. Every single subathon, Cenat brings on his guys, the Clover boys, to go ahead and amp up his stream and fill a lot of time with content. And right now, Cenat needs to step in before it totally impacts his platform. The Clover boys are a collection of Cenat's friends who he's assembled over the past couple years and meeting them in various different places. Some of them as content creators, some of them is just homeboys who have been around him in streaming. And you would think that they would understand quite often how their image also impacts Cenat's image, but a lot of people have been saying recently that, you know, the stuff that they get into is detrimental to Cenat, and they don't know how he can't see that. Now, they all have their own faults, some of them greater than the last, but every single one of them unique, starting with Lil Rodney's son, aka Reggie, or is it Reggie, aka Lil Rodney's son, and his addiction to weed.
Flush my weed. I'm sick to my stomach, bro. We need that right here. I ain't gonna lie, I want. You know what I'm finna say. I want some Zah.
Me too, twin. Me too. Now, I want to make something very clear. You can be addicted to weed. Now,
yes,
I know that's
you
a very...
You can literally be addicted to anything. Anything in this world you can be addicted to. Sugar, weed, any type of hard drug, alcohol, anything.
Controversial take in 2025, seeing is that everybody and their mama smokes, but a lot of people are addicted to weed, and you can be addicted to weed. And I get it. There's a lot of people who are putting their blunts down right now, mad at me. But there's a couple reasons why I believe Lil Rodney's son definitely falls into this category. First and foremost, the impact and influence that he has on his friends and the other boys and Clover boys with the weed addiction and weed smoke is very, very real and very, very evident.
Reggie, please stop influencing this nigga. Yo, Reggie, please, bring Reggie. Tell Reggie to come into the game. Because if niggas who are...
But the thing is, though, here's my thing. If he's influencing Rakai, that's the only issue I really got because Rakai's a youngin'. Rakai's 16. You know what I'm saying? He don't really understand he don't understand what's going on. F that. He don't understand nothing that's going on. Because 10 years from now, he can have a totally different perspective. But guys like Talil, Punga, Dez, that's grown-ass men, bro. If they're making their own decisions on whether they want to smoke or not, that's on them. You can't let Reggie influence you. You grown man. But this dude right here, this youngin' right here, different story to me. That's a kid.
You are influencing you to not do work that is fucking sad. I'm telling you, I'm flushing niggas weed down the toilet, nigga. You show no growth on a day-to-day basis. Y'all telling me to chill, but I actually want the best for this little nigga, gang. He don't know how to grow.
We watch you. He never said that. So you just threw him under the bus and he got tire marks on his head and you lied for no reason.
You gotta stop doing that. Baby, stop. Like, where would you gonna go?
Don't ask a nigga if you want to get high.
Mind your business, bro.
It don't matter. You don't know what type of shit he don't smoke.
You don't
Don't ask
know
him if to get high.
Bro, you want to get
Don't ask him to get high. He don't smoke. Dez and Punga have increasingly smoked
That's their problem.
since being with Reggie. Right. They didn't smoke this much last year.
That's their problem.
Now,
They
I know
grown.
that I've lost a good bit of my audience because they think that I'm
Rakai
about to go
different,
on
though.
some nagging rant about smoking weed. But listen, hear me out. There's a lot of reasons why this is detrimental. For number one, it's detrimental to Kai's brand. Even though Kai has smoked on stream, this is not the brand and image that he's trying to portray. And granted, while that is your personality, it would kind of behoove you as somebody who Kai is bringing onto your stream to not do drugs. We know how this situation is played out in different times when, like, Sexy Red was on camera. Now, I'm not gonna outright say that she was, snorting something or doing whatever, but ultimately it gave off that appearance and that still fell back on Kai. And yes, it matters because Kai is also boosting you in this conversation. Two, even though they are grown men and they can defend themselves and stand up for themselves or whatever, but you're influencing the group at this point. You're an enabler of their bad behaviors, and they might have not been
It
as
don't
bad.
matter. It don't matter. I totally disagree with you. It don't matter. Them boys could say hell no, and then Kai could be like, "Yo, we not doing that." You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta disagree, bro. If that's what he likes to do, and he's influencing guys, right? And the guys are allowing themselves to do that, then bro, that's on them and their decisions. And that's also up to Kai to be like, "Yo, bro, we not doing that for the rest of the stream, or for the rest of the Mafiathon 3. We not doing that."
That is
But
you.
he knew who Reggie was before.
But you're pressuring them. Like, you're asking Tota, somebody who doesn't smoke, to smoke. You're a bad influence at that point. Number three, you're also around a young kid like Rakai and hindering him from growing as
That's
a
the only
person.
issue I
Now,
got.
there's some other factors there, but this also is a part of the equation. Rakai literally can't read.
That's crazy.
Read this. Come on. Read this right here. Right here.
Elias is beginning to get very
Elias, my nigga. On.
I mean, Elise.
Oh, no, on.
Getting us mad.
Now, I'm not saying that's 1,000% on Lil Rodney's son, but if the influences is coming from these other people in the house, you're taking part of the blame. It just is what it is. This also gives credibility to those people that have the conversations as to why Rakai is in the home at all with these guys doing these streaming things when he should be in school. Now, granted, he should be trying to read. And I don't doubt that Kai also thinks the same thing. Like, him and Tylil have visibly and outwardly spoken about the fact that Rakai needs to get a better education. Like, he just does. But in the times that he's seemingly allowed to do work or allotted to do work, it seems like little Rodney's son is distracting him based off of Kai Cenat's words. And that's not great. And last but certainly not least, this is bad because you are actively turning down dollars because you can't put down this habit that you have.
I don't like, you know how much of a fiend you gotta be to turn down 5 bands to smoke weed?
That's crazy. I'm never doing that.
Listen, 100 bands a month of 3 y'all to go to day 30 without y'all smoking.
Can I get one more blunt?
Oh,
Wait.
my boss said, "Can I get one more in?"
Hold on now.
Me and Rakai.
Fiend.
Yes.
Fiend level.
Another shit.
You're getting 100K.
You can't hold that over my head. You know who really are real life.
getting 100K.
You a coward, nigga. You are a weirdo.
You getting 100K.
You are a weirdo. It's a prime example of
Look, he had withdrawals.
New York.
A nigga that cannot.
Def getting withdrawals. If that's how he acting without that weed, boy. 100 bands got you. 100 bands don't even have you calm. 100 bands, you high. Listen, if Kai offer y'all 100 bands, that should get you as equally high as what a blunt would.
Yeah, that's straight junkie behavior. And with the lack of weed in the air and the constant trolling that's always going on, this is how you get to a recipe for disaster where they are literally at each other's necks, not even caring about the fact that this is still a somewhat professional environment. There's a bigger, better, greater atmosphere that's going on. And social commentary guys like me will ultimately make videos about the insanity that they are putting on display. And this insanity can ultimately lead to mass criticisms of how Kai Cenat is handling his platform. When I say after this whole weed fiasco, shit went downhill,
That's
I
'cause
mean
they sober.
Shit went downhill.
They sober and they from New York. That should tell you enough.
Shut this mother. No, bro, what? Bro, what? It's your protege.
Come on, Dad, get the fuck out my face. Go in the bed. You're bugging, gang. What a bro. Come on. He's 16. This nigga's a kid. He's a kid. He's a kid.
Grown man shit. He do grown man shit.
Close the door, bro. Close the door. Close the door.
That's wild.
Come on, get your bitch out the hood, bitch. Come on.
Not saying Rakai is blameless in any sort of situation. He is an antagonizer, a liar, and all sorts of other things. You know, real younger brother vibe. But he also doesn't know when to stop playing. But with that being said, I don't know how we get to a situation where there's a conversation about putting $30,000 on somebody's head, and then ultimately, my biggest complaint, where you feel the need to say a homophobic slur on the platform that is literally feeding families. That's just insane to me. And it's wrong on both ends of the stick. It's wrong because it's homophobic, and it's wrong because it can ultimately affect the pockets and lives of people that are putting on such hard work performances in order to make this thing go. You see what I'm saying?
I said I'll put 30,000 on his fucking head because he said he gonna kidnap me.
And I said,
fuck up. You said that in the
you
car.
gonna put 30,000 on my head, and I'm gonna kill you right.
Tell you, this is a product of people being around each other for too long. I'm telling y'all, bro. If y'all be around the homies too long, it gets like this, bro. 100%.
Right now, if you put 30,000 on my head.
Talking about nothing, bro. I'm my mother's life to live first. And you even called your man saying, "Oh, yo, tell me how I get.
There was some dirty niggas.
That's what you said.
That's what I did. He called boys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Call that one.
30. Fuck a. Look,
Yo, come on, get out.
Look, Talil knew what was up. Talil knew what was up.
30. Fuck a. Look,
Yo, come on, get out.
Talil
Get
knew
the fuck
what
out.
was up as soon as he said it.
Out, man. Get out. Oh yeah, get out.
Just totally ignorant. Like, that was stupid. It was dumb. It was so many other things. And to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't be mad if Kai sent Dez, Punga, Reggie, Rakai, and the rest of the Clover boys packing, like, after this. Like, y'all need to go home. If y'all still don't understand by now what this means, like the bigger picture here, then I don't know what can make you understand. And all this over some weed. That's what's crazy about this.
It's like, bro, the shit that's being said is ridiculous. Like, why is you even talking like that, gang? Like, why is you even saying them words and them slurs and
Gonna ruin the whole Mafiathon 3 rollout.
shit? Like, what? I just want to say this right here, gang. I don't condone anything that was said on this stream.
Now, I know what everybody's already thinking. You reap what you sow. And it's a hard argument against it because Kai does allow the buttons to be pushed, the ledge to be really leaned on. He literally lets that double-edged sword do the double-edged swinging. You know, it's all fun and games when Rakai is being encouraged to get a wax by some adult women with the sexual innuendos that is going on with a 16-year-old on his stream.
Come on,
We're
boy.
not doing that because they're not about to do that.
I'm not. Oh, no.
They're not about to do that.
Nah, no weird shit. I'm not 16, bro. Look at
Put
that.
on some. You know,
No, I don't
I'm
care.
really
I
not.
don't care. You do
I'm
look
really
like
not.
a baby, and I am 21. So.
Merch. Merch.
Or the time where they were doing a dating stream and Ty Lil definitely went overboard with the young lady that was across from him.
Ooh, like,
Hold up. Can I do a slow-mo for you?
This old.
shit.
See, this is different. This is different. Slow-mo. Here you go. Relax.
Wait, hold on, wait, what the
Whoa, this your man?
Wait,
It gets to a point where when you start playing with fire, do you not expect to be burned? With this not being their first rodeo, I don't know how much longer it's going to take for them to get their act together. And especially because I'm seeing the same things that Kai is seeing. It's just like they don't understand the bigger picture.
everybody just keep talking. They're not even like, they don't even know what's going on around them. Like, they just saying shit. Gang.
Now, I can't lie. I can't acknowledge the fact that I've seen people like Ty Lil change up his act and his brand ever since he's landed some of the bigger deals with some of the more mainstream marketers. And maybe that is what it'll take for people like Dez and Little Rodney's son and Rakai to do the same. But it shouldn't have to take all that to understand that there is a bigger picture here and to also understand that.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, when you're around the homies, you forget about all that. That's where the responsibilities come into Cenat. Be like, yo, bro, we are streaming. Y'all need to understand, like, Kai need a low-key host a PR class before these Mafiathons, man. Ethics class before these Mafiathons, dog, so these boys know what to say, what not, even though they know what to say, what not to say. But still, when you're around your homies that long and you get triggered, All that go out the window, bro.
Hey, not only are we damaging our name and our reputation, but all roads lead back to Kai Cenat. And whether you feel like this should happen or shouldn't happen this specific way, the reality of it is that if you hurt yourself, you are not just hurting yourself being on this stream. This is no longer a situation where people can brush off, hey, you know, hey, this is just this person that's on Kai Cenat's stream. No, y'all are the Clover boys and y'all are labeled as his friends. There's a greater responsibility here. You can still be funny without doing some of these things that are potentially illegal.
New York, man. New York, man. I don't know where Lil Rodney's son from. Where you from? DMV?
You know, put homophobic or just all these different things out in the atmosphere that can all get tied back to not only your character, which should be big enough in and of itself, your image, which should be big in and of itself, but also to Kai's image. We can still have a little bit of fire. We just don't.
You don't say the words. Hit the like button, subscribe, man. Hopefully these guys understand what's going on. They need some PR training. They need to understand what's going on. You can still joke with all that extra stuff, man. Good video, Meezy.